Today, I'll take you on a tour of Toronto's Pearson Airport, Terminal 1, interconnected via Link train, which is free ride.
So in case you're going to the airport, you have any of your friends, relatives coming to the airport, you will be able to give them visual cue on where you can connect with them while you're at the airport. You'll also get to see where to park your vehicle, what not to do.
This is the Viscount station where the free ride train starts, which takes you to both Terminal 3 and Terminal 1. And in case you are in Mississauga or Brampton, you also have a bus ride from here. Also, if you are coming to pick someone to the airport, this is the place where you can find ample parking and you can take this free ride. I am taking a bus ride from Mississauga Square 1 terminal. It's quite convenient.
Gotcha. So the bus dropped me at this place.
This is the entry and signages clearly show where to go. For you to take this, you have both escalator and elevator available,
And you can see this is the link train, which is free between Terminal 1 to Terminal 2. You can take this train ride to reach this destination. In case you have reached the wrong terminal, instead of Terminal 1 you reach 3, or instead of 3 you have reached 1, take this link train. It's absolutely free, and you will have to walk about 6 to 7 minutes to figure out where it is, and another 3-minute ride. The ride itself is not more than 3 to 4 minutes. So 10 to 12 minutes is adequate for you to go from one terminal to the other. Be it you or your friend, relative, they will be able to figure out just by looking at this signage to reach the right terminal.
frequency is good, and you can see on the opposite side there's a lot of parking space if you are coming by your own car.
Hold on to the handrail of the train.
In about 1 minute we have reached Terminal 3. I'll come to Terminal 3 little later. First we will go to Terminal 1.
Terminal 1, a express station with service to
It took 3 minutes to reach Terminal 1 from Viscount, and same is the time if you want to go from here to Viscount. So this is the train to city signage. That's Union Pearson Express, UP Express.
You have signages like this, which gives you indication where to head in case you have to go to the city, train to city. And they say this.
This is where you buy ticket. Then this is the train station for going to Toronto. You can see the timings which are mentioned, start and end time. Within the airport terminal, you have this help desk, but sometimes it's closed. Like when I'm showing this to you, no one is there.
That's the Terminal 1, and once you get off here, you have adequate signage to lead you to the destination where you want to go. The ride took less than 3 minutes between Terminal 1 to Terminal 3. So whichever terminal you are, when you are inside the train, it takes 3 minutes for you to reach from one terminal to another. There are adequate signages, and then this is Terminal 1. This arrow points towards Terminal 3 from where I came just now. Then this is the stop where I got down from the bus, and this train is for the Toronto, the Union Pearson Express train. Then there are proper guide for you to go to the terminal. These are all the parking space in case you're getting your own vehicle.
This place is sometimes crowded and getting parking can be difficult.
So the departure is on one floor above, and the arrivals you have to go down. Right now I'm going to the arrival and I'll show you a little more detail there. For taxi you have to go to door D. You see here. So this is the arrival. Arrival is on the ground floor, one floor lower than the departure. So this is the place where you can take the ride share. I'll show you exactly where it is. It is in front of gate V. In case it is departure, then you go one floor above. You say this. This is where. This is the arrival section for the international, and right opposite is the Starbucks coffee, and this is gate D. So there is a information kiosk there where you can go and ask for information, and also the service provider for your mobile.
I would highly suggest, unless you have a pressing need to go for new SIM card, don't buy from here. Always look for a deal whenever you visit any mall or any retail outlet. Look for what the deal is. Airport might not give you best of deal. And sometimes when you buy these SIM card from the agents, you get a better deal. You'll get to know when you interact with your friends and near ones. And don't ever give your SIM detail to any one of them. When any newcomer comes, there are some retail stores who will insist on SIN, directly refuse them when asked for this information. There's a lot of scams going around. If you're landing first time, few things you have to keep in mind, especially during the immigration check. Make sure you have goods to follow list with you. This has been great help. Every time I have traveled back to Canada, I have been able to get all my stuff without going through any hassle. So make sure you have this goods to follow list with you. I know people who did not have this with them. Next time when they came to Canada, they had to pay heavy penalty and custom duties on the items what they were bringing. Every time I bring the item, I declare, go through the customs, and they just verify and tick the item which has come this time. So that way I keep my document up to date. Also, you can check out this video on how I pack and get items to Canada, and this way I'm able to save a lot of space. I'm able to carry a lot more items, and I have had multiple trips. Till date, I have had no damage to any of my items. So this could be of help to you. Depending on time of your arrival, you might also have the service Dario desk right next to the immigration counter, where they might give you this SIN. Make sure you are keeping that secure and don't lose that. If you don't get that at airport, don't worry. You can go to any Service Ontario location and then get that SIN application initiated.
This is arrival, and on top is the departure.
This is the only exit from where any passenger arriving will come. So if you're here, you'll be able to meet with your friend, family, whoever it is. And in case there is some coordination issue, just ask them to come and be seated next to this YYs, and they can be here. You can pick them from this place. This is right next to the arrival section. So it's easy to identify. Let me show you where to take public transport. Keep walking toward this Union Pearson kiosk. and right behind the escalator you have this rideshare and public transport. It's at the basement. So we'll go down. You will see this over sign and also this queue. Queue is the place. This is where the rideshare pickup happens, and on the far side you see Go. That's where the Go buses come. This is the rideshare and Go buses. Let me now go to the departure terminal.
You also see the signage train to city. Then a little ahead is the terminal 3 link, which I showed you earlier. This is the departure terminal. This is one floor above the arrival, and this is where the entry to departure is. And make sure you're not parking the car where this signage is.
Trolley is free.
On the departure terminal, you see this pillar 14. Right here, you can come and do the adjustment of your luggage in case you want to. So you have all this place where you can check the weight, and also here.
If you're early for your flight and you want to wait, you have space here. You can check this board for the aisle where you will get your flight ticket. Like here the number is mentioned and you can look for this number, as you can see.
This is where you have this connectivity entry. You have elevator, and then this is your arrival area. On this floor right now I am, which is the arrival, and here you have the option to go by escalator or elevator. So this is here. Here will be signage. That's the Terminal 3 signage. That's Terminal 3. Okay. And then we are here. It shows Terminal 3 Viscount. Just ahead, that big place which leads you to the Union Pearson future. That's Terminal 3.
And the Sheraton Gateway Hotel. Please hold on to the handrail. The train is stopping. Please hold on to the handrail. The train is
So that's the entire tour for you. Hope you find it easy to navigate and hence to understand that the difference will come.